Hello and welcome to the Room of Truth. I am Queen Doro, and today we're going to be talking about the different types of gifts that people have and exactly what they are. Now, you'll hear lots of names, and by this I mean different types. So you'll hear clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium and psychic, and people often get confused. They're not sure what your particular skill is. Now, they are all to do with communication of one way or another. Now, I am a medium, and what this means is I see and hear and connect to dead people and sometimes dead animals. Now, I use the word dead. That's because of what most people understand. It means people that are not on this plane, but there is no such thing as dead, really, because we are all energy. We come into this world as energy and we go out of this world as energy, and nobody really ends. We are all souls on this plane for one reason and another. So my particular gift, and I'll call it a gift, is to see and hear dead people, spirits. Again, I say the word dead, but they're never really dead. And it's something that I've always been able to do. It doesn't make me special. I believe anybody can do this if they want to, if they are open-minded enough and actually wish to do this. And the way that I believe that it works is it's connecting energy to energy, and I will see images, I will see the person, I will hear things, I will smell things, I will experience things, as in I will feel things, as in if somebody passed a particular way and they want to tell me a way they passed, I can physically feel that way, and I will be able to describe to the other person what my symptoms are. Now, a clairaudient is somebody who hears a person. They will either hear voices, they will hear them externally or internally, and by internally it'll appear like a thought. However, you will, if you are developing these skills, you will learn to differentiate between yourself, your own thoughts, and somebody else, because it'll be a different tone, it'll be a different speed, sometimes it's a different language, but you will hear it in your mind. And sometimes people will be clairaudient where they will hear someone speaking to them and they'll say, "Oh, what? Pardon?" And then when they turn around, there's no one there, and there'll be someone perhaps even calling their name out, trying to get their attention. That's clairaudient. And again, it's a skill that can be developed. Clairvoyant. These are people that can actually see things and events that happen, and they will describe images that come to them, again, internally via their mind's eye, or they can sometimes go somewhere and the whole scene will change around them, and whilst they are in that location they'll be able to see things that happened in the past. It's normally in the past. Now we get on to psychics, and this is a misconception for many people. People think that if you say you're a clairaudient, a clairvoyant or a medium, that you are automatically psychic, and the first thing they will do is say, "What are my lottery numbers? Why haven't you got winning lottery numbers for me? I'm not psychic." Oh my goodness, wouldn't I love to be able to tell the future? I think sometimes it's best not knowing the future. I'll be able to get guidelines via using the tool of the tarot card, or maybe a pendulum, or maybe the runes, and those are tools that we can use to help us when we have our channels open, to give us an idea of what's going on. But I am not a psychic that I will be able to tell you what's going to be happening on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, or, as I said earlier, what your lottery winning numbers are. Those of us with these gifts, you'll often think, well, if that she is a psychic, why are they not sitting in a palace somewhere with piles and piles of gold? Those people that are genuine psychics are not able to help themselves. That's like an unwritten, unspoken law. I don't know who made up the law, but it would be wonderful if we could do this. because there are times in my life, and I'm sure there are times in your life, that you just think, oh, well, wouldn't it be wonderful? We can use the law of attraction and attract additional wealth and abundance to us, and a wealth is a whole new subject as to what wealth means. But anyway, getting back to the subject, psychics are the ones that make predictions, and again, it's a very different skill. It requires different gifts, and there are some people out there who are very, very good at it, and there are people who are not so, and there are people who will charge you for their services, and they are not actually going to be giving you the skills you require. It all depends on who you're able to find. There's remote viewing, and this is very interesting. Remote viewing allows you to be in a location, and you will or are able to develop a skill that allows you to see something in another location, and it can be a building, it can be a piece of paper with writing on, it can be something interesting, and also it can be something that somebody else is actually looking at. So you can be behind the eyes and see what that person is seeing, and that's an interesting skill to have. There are so many other areas that we could talk about, but I'm trying not to overwhelm you with information. I'm also trying not to make my videos too long. But those are the main outlines of what they are for clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, remote viewer and psychic. And they all have different skills, and they can be interwoven, and some people will have a combination of them, and some people will have all, and some people will have one. And I think it's something that anybody and everybody can develop if they're interested in it enough and they want it enough. So, hope you've enjoyed this video for today. Do like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, put any comments and questions in the section below, and join me on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you. You take care, and it's bye for now. Bye for now. I thought I got through it okay.